Hello people of Dreadlock. We have a time-sensitive decision slash opportunity. I already made the decision, so I'm just gonna get started and talk through it. The decision was to redo this lock right here. So I'm gonna have to undo it. It's been locking for about, I don't know, like 2 weeks, I think. I could find out. It could be a little bit more. It could be a little bit less. Either way, it's not mature. And I'm undoing it because I didn't want to mess with this one at all, or these three that I did, and just let them go naturally after I formed them. But I don't think it's fair because, like I said on the previous video, I kept shoving my thumb right through it, and yeah, that whole area, that's not like that because it's part of the normal process. It's actually like that because I ran my thumb through it so many times. So I'm more aware of it now, and hopefully I don't keep doing it. But I am gonna redo this one. Believe it or not, I have been trying to make a serious video where I show you how I ended up doing some of my locks. I used the twist and rip method, assisted with backcombing. My girl helped me with a lot of my locks in the back, and those were a combination of twist and rip, but for the most part crochet. I did tell her, give her some decent pointers, had her watch a couple of videos. She was more keen to use that method because of the appearance. I really didn't care because I know that as long as I don't do anything else, they'll pretty much work themselves out. As a personal preference, I think that the twist and rip is probably the least damaging for my hair. So it's kind of what I ended up focusing on. Anywho, as far as taking it apart, I'm not doing major parts of it because I know it's still loose enough that I should be able to do it and keep all the length without damaging it really. I'm probably going to make this a 2-part video, and I'm trying to work fast because I don't like to edit the videos. It kind of goes, it's kind of counterproductive for the reason I'm making the videos. This area right here already feels like it was taken off, so on combs, if I could just throw some pointers, so as to not waste time. I like the metal combs as a personal preference because they are pretty much, they're metal, so it's a smooth finish to it, and they're rounded off at the tips. And because I intended to use it as a tram or as a backcombing tool, I didn't want to damage the hair any more than necessary. And if you know how hair grows, or if you've ever like seen a commercial or a shampoo commercial or something, it kind of looks like snake scales almost, if I could assimilate it to something. And plastic combs, for the most part, not all of them, but a lot of them are molded, and they're, you know, cheaply molded, so the teeth tend to have a flat side to them, almost like a blade. I doubt you're gonna be able to see it, but if you guys find a plastic comb, like a cheap one, they're not all like that. Like, this is a little higher quality and a little better, but the cheap ones have that sharp edge, and because you're back combing or going against the grain of the hair, you're more than likely to split individual strands with a plastic one. And I'm not opposed to the plastic ones for, you know, normal usage, but backcombing in particular, I decided to go with these metal ones for that purpose. So, not to mention, locked hair is pretty strong. Strength in numbers, people. Strength in numbers. And I don't want to get this video too long, but as far as removing it, it's working out fairly well. This seems to be done. Like I said, this little area I'm a little sketch on, so I'm working it slower, and that's because that looks like it was environment and biology. I'm working it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. The following video will be the twist and rip and backcombing demonstration with a little more interaction.